So this is the Hobbyking Super Kinetic fantastic mini glider. This is a step up plane for me. I've went from kind of a Hobby Zone Super Cub S, which is a plane just with a rudder. I've got a Warbird, but I don't want to fly it yet because I've never flown a plane with ailerons. So this is going to be a kind of a step up in between these for me. This is a mini glider. It's an acrobatic little glider. It's got the ailerons, the rudder. Super cool. I've been watching a few videos on this, and this looks like a really cool little glider and looks like a nice little step up. And the reason I've chosen a plane like this, there's a number of reasons, but the main reason is cost. I cannot believe how much this plane costs. Get yourself on Hobbyking and buy one of these. It's like 50 quid, 55 quid for the plane. The cost is unbelievable. I mean, I got this plane, I bought 2 batteries for it, 2 Nanotech 850 milliamp batteries, I think, 3S. A 6-channel receiver, orange 6-channel. You don't need a 6-channel, you could do with 4-channel. I bought some decals, I got some Velcro, and the delivery cost included in the whole thing was like £90. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous for a plane like this, a fantastic little plane. 2 batteries, receiver, you know, you're looking at, like, without the little bit, the decals which weren't necessary, you're looking at 80 quid. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, it's a great little plane. It's plug and fly, so all you need is your own battery, your own receiver, radio gear, and you're ready to go, really. The wingspan's 815mm on it, and it just looks, I mean, it looks good on the videos. I just love the little colours on it and stuff, you know, and I just think this is going to be a really cool plane to learn with. I'm likely going to crash it, to be fair, so I'll film that. But yeah, let's have a look at the thing. Let's take the lid off here. Wow, look at that. Look at that, baby. So, okay, there's the wing. Take the wing out here. Oh, look at the colours. So I'll tell you first off, this feels very solid. Yes, now it's EPO foam. I love these. Look at these colours here, man. The decals are absolutely gorgeous. Super Kinetic Hobbyking. Underneath, it just feels solid. It feels really, I'm quite surprised at how strong this feels like. You've got some decals on here, and they also just really strengthen the tips up on it. It feels really solid. Now, yeah, there's carbon bars running through there as well. That's no wonder it feels so solid. It's got 2 carbon bars running through there. I mean, that is absolutely fantastic. This feels like a really solid wing. You've got your servos pre-installed, and there's little ball links there on the end of the rods as well, and the end of the link, push links. So that's so cool. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's really nice. Love that. Okay, we'll get the tail out. Now this, that look like they just clip together, so the actual tail just clips together as well. So that's fantastic. Here's the 2 batteries we've got with that. And there's the fuselage, so just get it out of the way. There's the fuselage. Oh wow. Goodness me. I tell you straight away, the thing that's surprising is the weight. It's got some real heft to it. Wow, that just feels so solid. I mean, it's really strong, goodness me. Well, that's surprising. This feels like a real sturdy, solid plane. I cannot believe how strong that feels. I mean, I've come from a Hobby Zone Super Cub, which I believe is the same foam, but this, yes, this is an EPO foam. This just feels solid. Maybe it's me because I'm not, you know, I'm a beginner. Maybe they all feel like this, but my Hobby Zone Super Cub S did not feel like this at all. It felt much lighter. This feels really solid. I mean, you kind of depress it. It's rock hard. Great, but I mean, you know, it gives a little bit. The good thing about this is what you'll find is this will be able to take a beating. This will really take a pounding, and look at the decals and the colours. I mean, I've seen a few videos on this and they really don't do justice to how good this looks. We've got a battery compartment, I think, under here. Yeah, and that's a little GST connector. So when you're buying the battery, I think I've got an 850 milliamp battery there, and that comes with a GST connector, so that's fantastic. And that's got its own little compartment and a nice big magnet there. Look at that. Lovely. Gorgeous. The folding prop, it's got a nice little motor there at the front. I think it's got a 20 amp ESC, which I take it must be in here somewhere. There we go. So there's a 20 amp ESC in there with the wires. A nice little motor here at the front. And look at this folding prop. So you can glide this when you're flying it around. You can physically glide this plane. You know, you cut the power, the prop's just going to fold in and you can just glide this around. You do a bit gliding. Fantastic. And I love this look at the front here. This cutaway. It's just to let some air in probably, but it looks great. It looks like a shark or, you know, an alien or something. Looks so good. The decals, the colours are absolutely fantastic. So I think you just actually, I don't even think you need to glue this. There's a little slot there. You just pop that in. And then put that on there. I kind of put it together properly because it looks like that needs to be released a bit. I can just put that in there like that. My God. And then this is just a little bit of stabilisation, a push rod onto the back. Look at that. Done. You know, I'll literally fly that. I could take that out and fly it. I mean, you know, quick setup and you're done. That is unbelievable how quick that is to put together. And look at this. It's such a good looking little plane. Now this is the first plane I'm going to fly with ailerons. Like I mentioned, so it's going to be key for me. Because this is firstly going to be able to take a bit of a pounding, so if I do crash it, you know, I'm just going to fall from the sky. I'll professionally crash it, but you know, it will take a bit of a pounding, and if I do smash it to pieces, it's such the cost. I can just replace it. You know, it's 50 quid for another one. I just can't believe that the quality. Hobbyking are absolutely fantastic. I really love that company. The stuff they make and the prices are just brilliant. They really should be commended more for their gear. I mean, look at this beauty. So fantastic, that's it. You know, that should be, it's plug and fly like I say. You just you just need your own batteries and your own radio gear and you're good to go. Clip this thing together and you're ready, set it up and you're ready to fly. What a fantastic little plane. And I'm sorry, but the video, I'm going to change it a little bit. I like to customise my planes. I'm going to add some other stickers on here. I'm going to add a little bit more orange. And underneath here I'm going to add some stuff onto this as well. I just want to customise it a little bit. I like to do that with my RC stuff. For me, that's what RC is all about, customisation. But it looks great as it is, man. The colours, look at this, it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. So I really love this. You cannot go wrong for the money. Seriously, before they sell out, get yourself involved. Click on Hobbyking, 50 quid, 55 quid. You want this in your hangar, and look at this. I mean, how you can take this off, put that in your car. You don't even need a car. You could slot that in a backpack. That's how small that is. You know, you wouldn't even need to take the wing off if you want to fly it around. You can keep that in the car, fly it wherever you want. Get yourself a couple of batteries and have great fun. Now this is top notch for a little glider. You've got to give this a really high rating. I mean, literally 10 out of 10 for the size, for the cost, for the quality. The only thing I've just noticed though, that there hasn't, unlike normally on Hobbyking, it normally has the little tags tell you which is the ailerons or which is the rudder. I'm going to have to figure that out with the receiver. But God, you can't mark it down for that. It's absolutely brilliant. What a fantastic little plane. There you have it. Buy yourself one. You cannot go wrong with one of these. They're such a good looking little plane. The size and the cost, and they're really acrobatic as well. You can fly it slowly, or you can actually really get some speed and fly this around. It'll do all the acrobatics you want it to do. You can't go wrong. Good flight envelope by the look of it. Really looking forward to filming this. I'll film it and we'll see how we get on, and hopefully I have a little bit of luck and I don't smash it to pieces, but if I do, hey, you can replace it at that cost. Happy days.